How does reinforcement learning train AI systems? Imagine teaching a dog new tricks by rewarding good behavior and ignoring the bad. Reinforcement learning works in a similar way, but with computers. It helps AI learn how to make decisions by trying things out and seeing what works best. In this process, an AI system, called an agent, interacts with its environment. Think of the environment as the world the AI is trying to understand or control. The agent looks at the current situation, called the state, and then chooses an action to take. After acting, it gets feedback, called a reward or penalty, depending on how good or bad the action was. This feedback helps the AI figure out what to do next time. The goal of reinforcement learning is for the AI to learn a strategy, called a policy, that helps it get the most rewards over time. It keeps trying different actions, learning from mistakes, and improving its decisions. The better it gets, the more it can do in narrow AI use cases like game playing, robot control, or recommendation systems. The key parts of reinforcement learning include the agent, the environment, the current state, the actions it can take, and the rewards it receives. The agent uses a plan called a policy to decide what to do based on what it observes. It also estimates how good each situation is, called the value function, to help decide the best move. Every time the agent acts, it updates its policy based on the reward it gets. If an action leads to a high reward, the AI remembers that it was a good choice. If it gets a penalty, it tries something different next time. This cycle repeats many times, helping the AI get better and better at its task. Reinforcement learning is different from other methods because it does not need labeled examples to learn. Instead, it learns from its own experience, making it ideal for tasks where explicit instructions are hard to write. For example, teaching a robot to walk or a game-playing AI to beat human players relies on this trial and error approach. In real-world AI applications like ChatGPT or image generators, reinforcement learning helps improve responses and outputs. For instance, models can be fine-tuned with human feedback to make their answers more accurate and safe. This process is called reinforcement learning from human feedback, and it guides the AI to behave in ways that are helpful and appropriate. Practical uses include training AI to excel at complex games, control robots in factories, or personalize recommendations based on user preferences. Reinforcement learning also helps creative tools like DALL-E and Midjourney generate better images by learning from user feedback. However, it is important to design reward signals carefully. If rewards are not set correctly, AI might develop unintended behaviors. Ethical considerations include making sure the AI acts fairly and safely, without bias or harm. In summary, reinforcement learning trains AI systems by letting them learn from their actions and the feedback they receive. It helps narrow AI use cases improve decision-making and adapt over time, making AI smarter and more useful in many areas.